I ask the wise angels to guide me always to use this deck for the greatest good to others. With insights, wisdom, compassion, genuine authenticity, and deep truths. Thank you for being here. This is for the sign of Aquarius. Welcome to safe space, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into these cards. I'm going to go ahead and do a 3-card spread today called the Mind, Body, and Spirit. And while I shuffle these cards, let's take deep breaths, drink that water, drink that tea, whatever you got. Let's get cozy, comfortable wherever we are. This spread will also help us understand the connections between our physical body state of being and our soul's higher purpose. Let's get into it. And while I do shuffle these cards, while I am shuffling these cards, let's go ahead and take deep breaths. I will do it with you. Some things also that I want to add here. I did shuffle some affirmation and meditation cards, and one of them came out and it says, giving is more important than winning. Take that as it resonates, Aquarius. Another one is, I will give my loved ones as much of my undivided time today as they want. Take it as it resonates. Felt the need to add that. All right, Aquarius. Card number 1, indicating our rational mind. Rational thought, as well as the need for safety and certainty. We have the Emperor. I love this. I do want to add that when I was pre-shuffling on you guys' energy, I got a lot on ego. And we can talk about this as soon as we lay out all these cards. Let's go ahead and move on to card number 2, indicating our physical body and what our physical body might be telling us at this time, or what you may be receiving at this time. We have the Knight of Swords. Sorry, I was going to say Wands. Card number 3, indicating where you are with your spirit. I love this. Your connection to the ethereal realm, the universe, and the divine timing. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And what I was picking up on the ego, and it's nothing of negative, unwholesome, but it has a lot to do with also having to water and nurture our ego. For our Aquarius, we feel a whole lot, know a whole lot, and see a whole lot, and what we may be feeling at this time, with our emotions being at a high. Our ego can sometimes, and what it feels like, bombarded by others' ego. And where you are with your ego, you say, Aquarius, this comes and is rooted from a very sacred place. And what you may be also radiating out, all right, because you're so strong in mind, it can very well be in what seems like arrogance, the Emperor energy. But I do also feel that if your ego is balanced and you are one attending to this and watering it, it's not so much of negative. It's just having to know your ego, understand your ego, and work off of that. a lot of that energy was coming up for you. And also what I am picking up with this Emperor indicating your rational mind. You do work off a lot of reason, perhaps, okay? Working off of what it feels like our logic, putting things in a practical way, seeing things in a practical way. In this case, you maybe want to use emotions a little less than you do with logic, than you do with reason. And what you may be having to focus on with your rational mind is having to set your ego straight and know and understand your ego. It can very well drive us very easily when perhaps we are surrounded by people who are very much like in their ego. Okay, Aquarius, we are one to sit with our awareness, with our ego. And you may be at a limbo with that at this time, is what I'm picking up. Let's go ahead and move on to card number 2, indicating our physical body. Knight of Swords. Very strong bravery is what I'm getting here. Lots of courage and bravery coming in. You may be one, so motivated, encouraged to go to the gym, or like doing unique exercises that perhaps you do at home. Excuse me. Or you may be one to do heavy weightlifting. Putting your body in a place where you feel more confident and look more confident. But it's more so having to feel good, because when you feel good, you also look good, right? Not putting so much of our attention on how we look, or even the appearance we bring about and how we show up, but it's more so having to feel really good inside. It's like feeling 100%, because when you're feeling 100%, you're glowing from inside out, right? And that what your body may be telling you at this time, you're just like proud. I'm getting this image of you walking into a room and everyone else is just kind of spread it out. It's like grand entrance, right? It's like you're stepping into the room and everyone else is just like kind of like just getting out of your way. This is what I mean by you can very well come off as like arrogance. This is the energy that I'm picking up a lot. So just take this as it resonates, Aquarius. But it's not. It's not you being so egotistical. It's not you being so having to show off. It's just how you feel inside. You feel 100%. You feel complete. And what you may be receiving at this time, or what you're taking in at this time, is just a whole lot of good, positive vibes. And this too is making you look really good. Because when you feel good, like I said, you look good. And not to mention where you are with your spirit, 7 of Pentacles. I'm also getting like you started from the bottom, now you're here. Like this was like work that was done on your own. This wasn't something that I had asked for you to do for me. This is something that I had done independently. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the 7 of Pentacles. The Tower. Ending self-sabotage. And what I mean by self-sabotage, Aquarius, I mean these little pep talks you have with yourself, little affirmations also that you take into consideration when you speak to yourself. It's as simple reminding yourself to perhaps say, I am confident, I am strong, I am worthy, I am loved. You find yourself sometimes in like this negative cycle of saying, well, if I would have done this, or if I could have done that, or in the shoulda, woulda, coulda, or the what ifs, you're stopping yourself from thinking that way and looking at things in a fresher way, if that makes sense. The temperance, exactly. You're giving it the love. You're showering it with so much more light, and you may also be changing your inner dialogue, going from I'm not good enough to I am worthy. Going from speaking to yourself such things like I can't to I will, I intend. It's those things that keep your spirits up, I suppose, in your life. I don't know your life, I'm just reading these cards. But it's one that is of very higher standard of value. Seven of Pentacles. And you have the Ace of Swords, you having to change a whole lot about your attitude and what you also may be attracting or not attracting, and what people may be taken as arrogance, but for you, it's most definitely confidence. Thank you for letting me do that reading, Aquarius. Take care always. Practicing on self-soothing, practicing on self-love. I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you for your time. Bye.